Right, welcome back to Building Dad Bod 2.0. This was Tuesday's jump workout in the cut. It's normally my dynamic lower body day where I do my speed squats, speed back extensions, single leg press, and jump training, but I'm deloading for the week. It's week 8 of the cut and I feel like I have zero energy left, so just decided to only hit jumps and some core. Probably got a couple hundred jumps in, so I'm only going to show you a few so you don't have to watch a half an hour straight of me jumping, but these ones here, doing the eccentric with 235 pounds and then just trying to explode up as hard as I can. Second week doing them with the mats like this, and I'm really liking this setup. One of my big goals when I cut from 236 pounds down to 172 a couple years ago was to start feeling more athletic again. In the cut rate now, my legs feel so under recovered. They feel like a couple of cement blocks just weighing me down. But even with the way they're feeling, the jumps have still been improving. So I'm excited to see what happens here. Week 9, I'm going into maintenance calories. We're going to get some food in me, try to get recovered up more. And then we'll see how the jumps look when I'm not so depleted as I am right now. On these jumps, I'm hitting 145 pounds on the trap bar. Wasn't super happy with how these ones are going. So what I did was I did a couple sets here, and then on the next set, I put that platform down in front of me. So it gives me a consistent target to jump for. It's only 7 inches, but I'm happy to hit 7 inches holding 145 pounds. Now with the platform, it kind of standardizes the jump for me, so I can just start adding a little bit of height over time as I get comfortable with it. And then, like I say, it gives me a target to shoot for. When I don't have a target, then the weighted jumps with the trap bar just tend to be inconsistent, and I just don't get full power into the jumps. With the platform there, either I got to get as much power into it to hit the 7 inches as I can, or I trip on the platform and face plant. Next up, I went on to 38-inch box jumps, no approach. So I cut out a bunch of reps, but you'll notice on these, on the first few, I'm landing below parallel, like into like a deep squat. And as I go, I start landing higher. The last couple here, I land above parallel. So that's where I want to be, landing as high as possible on these. Just trying to produce as much power as I can on every single jump. This one here was probably my best jump of the day on these particular jumps. Now last week I hit a 47-inch approaching jump. The mat slid out, or else I feel like I would have had it. But I got told by someone in the comments that because I was landing on soft mats, none of my jumps counted. They said my toes were making it, but if it was hard mats, my heels wouldn't have made it, and I would have not completed the jumps. So today what I did was started stacking hard rubber mats under the one soft mat. I'm not going to get rid of the one soft mat because I almost broke my toe the one time smashing it into the concrete wall. This attempt was 48 inches. I got my full left foot up there, but my right foot I could only get part way on, so never landed that. And then from there, everything was just worse at that point. Could not get my feet up there. I did exactly kind of what the person was saying. I got my toes up, couldn't get my heels on. Last week I felt like on the 47-inch, I got my whole foot on no problem, whether it was a hard mat or a soft mat. But at the end of the day, we got to prove it with the hard mat, so that's what I'm going to work on. My original goal that I wanted to hit, that seemed like a long way off, was to hit a 48-inch jump with an approach. And I want to hit a 46-inch jump with no approach. Don't know if that's doable for me or not, but we're going to find out. I'm going to work hard at it. I really want to improve my jumping over the summer here. I got to weigh in on Saturday, but I was down on Tuesday 14 pounds from my starting weight of 196. But I've been in the deficit. The legs, like I said, are not feeling super awesome. So we really got to start getting some calories in me. We're going to go in maintenance for a couple weeks, and I'm probably going to cut for a couple more weeks. I got the first 2 weeks of August off. At that point, I'm definitely going probably into a small surplus, and I'm really excited to see what I can do at a lighter weight with more energy in me. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make yet, but I'm really excited to find out. Right, so after all the jumping, we went on to do a bit of core training. I did standing ab roller for 10 reps, I believe. And then kneeling ab roller, I did, I think I hit 40 reps here, and then I just quit because my triceps were on fire. Core could have kept going. You'll notice on the standing ones, I was wearing my belt. On the kneeling ones, I was wearing my soft belt. That's because my lower back is so under recovered in the cut here. I just needed the belt on the standing ones to get the reps done. Then we finished off with some slam ball crunches. 65 pounds on my chest, 40 pounds between my feet. Hit 3 sets here. That's it for the workout. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.